let this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram at Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, and wherever you get your podcast, you can find me. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all those cool platforms. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are breaking down the matchups of the individual players in this huge game with South Carolina women's basketball, the three-time national champions, taking on the Texas Longhorns. It's about to go down on tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. It is going to be a thriller at the Colonial Life Arena. So many different scenarios, so many different winning streaks. You got South Carolina with the one of the longest SEC winning streaks. You got home game streak that's going on in Colonial Life Arena. Is the snow is gone. The little bit of itty bitty snow that we had, it is gone. It is going to be noise tomorrow. The stars will be aligned, and I'm sure it's going to be multiple WNBA scouts who are going to be at this game, because you talking about both sides. They either has players that are eligible for the WNBA, meaning Tahina Powell, Rory Harmon, Raven could come out. I'm just so excited about this matchup, and this is a important matchup. It's high stakes. It's really high stakes. You have the number one ranked team in the net ranking of Texas and South Carolina being the number one team, and you have both teams who don't want to lose, both teams who believe they can win. You have talent on both sides, and you are going to see something special tomorrow. This is a potential matchup for a national championship game. That's how big this game is tomorrow. This is the one. Both teams have played so well over the course of the season. And when you have teams playing this well through 15, 16 basketball games, you obviously have some players who've been balling out. You have some ladies who have been putting in work on both sides of the ball. And in terms of with South Carolina, we're talking about the University of South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champions. You have to begin with Tahina Powell. Tahina Powell has played a total of 400 minutes this season. She's averaging about 25 minutes per game. She's getting you 11 points, shooting 48% from the field, shooting 40% from the three-point line. She's getting you 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. That is Tahina Powell. She is playing great. She has an offensive rating of 129.4. She has a defensive rating of 84.0, and she is first in assist percentage on this basketball team at 18.1. We talk a lot about assist to turnover ratio, and it is Tahina is the straw that stirs the drink for Carolina basketball in terms of assist percentage and assist to turnover ratio this year. She's first in turnover percentage at 8.3. She is playing great basketball, and she just one of the stars who are going to turn up tomorrow. Just one. And then we talk about Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards has been balling out. Joyce Edwards has played a total of 319 minutes, but she's averaging 20 minutes per game. Okay. And talking about Joyce Edwards, who now is our leading scorer on this basketball team, she's giving you 11.3 minutes per game. She's shooting 55% from the field goal and 83% from the free throw line. Oh yeah, Joyce Edwards, 6'3", can score at the free throw line. Is that one of the reasons why we are shooting the best free throw percentage we've shot in many years? Yeah, it is. She can hit her free throws at a consistent rate. She's getting you 5 rebounds. She's getting you 1 assist, 1 steal, only 2 turnovers per basketball game. Joyce Edwards has an offensive rating of 116.3 and a defensive rating of 76.5. Player efficiency, she's number 1 in this basketball team. Okay, and rebounding, offensive rebound percentage, which is going to be a big deal tomorrow against Texas, who are large. You talk about they're going to start 6'6" and 6'4". All right, so offensive rebounding by Joyce Edwards, the 6'3", is going to be a key. Okay, when her offensive rebounding percentage is 13.7, second only to Chloe Kitts. All right, true scoring percentage, and true scoring percentage is a stat that I like. True scoring percentage it factors in the 2-point percentage, it factors in the 3-point percentage, and it factors in the free throw percentage. It rolls it up in a little ball, and that's the true scoring percentage for a player. In South Carolina, Joyce Edwards was number 2 on the team. Number 2 on the team in true scoring percentage, right behind none other than Tessa Johnson, who's my third player to look at tomorrow. And 2 of those players that I just mentioned, Tessa and Joyce, quote unquote, comes off the bench for the University of South Carolina women's basketball team. And right now, I believe these 3 players are going to shine tomorrow. They're going to shine tomorrow. And Tessa Johnson, giving her 20 minutes a game. She's played a total of 319 minutes. She's been playing great. Lights out all day with Tessa Johnson. It's just special. Just special. Giving you, 10 points. She's shooting 49% from the field and 42% from the 3-point line. 2 rebounds, couple assists, get you a steal, get you a turnover. She's been playing great defense, and especially on Thursday night against Texas A&M. And offensive rating 129.0 and a defensive rating 85.3. She's doing work out there for South Carolina. And I think people have forgotten. I'm not gonna say people have forgotten, but I think people aren't seeing Tessa Johnson as a star. She doesn't make those highlight type plays. She don't make Sports Center. She don't make the social media rounds. She don't do none of those things. She just is a shooter, and she will light it up. And we need some of that from Tessa Johnson tomorrow. Defense standout that we have to discuss is Chloe Kitts. Chloe Kitts is 6'2", with Ashlyn Watkins out, is our best defender. Chloe Kitts. Okay. Her defensive rating is 74.9. She getting you 19 minutes, but she ain't getting no 19 minutes tomorrow. You're going to see Chloe play about 25, 27 minutes in the game tomorrow because we need her defensive presence. And even though we're going to be outsized down low against 6'6" and 6'4", Chloe going to put in work because she ain't scared of nobody. Nobody. She's first on the team in terms of defensive rebounding percentage at 25.1%. She is playing great. And I highlight the defensive rebound percentage because Carolina's defensive rebounding has not been great over the course of the year, but it ain't Chloe's problem. It ain't Chloe's problem. Chloe's getting hers. She's boxing out. She's going after these rebounds. The rest of the ladies need to do the same thing. Disruptive Chloe needs to show up tomorrow. And the second player, the defense that we gotta turn up and put down them clinks on them is Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson has a defensive rating of 75.9, which is second on this basketball team. First as a perimeter player. We talked about defensive rebounding percentage. Well, Raven Johnson is third on the team in defensive rebound percentage at 14.4%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I love me some Raven Johnson, but I don't want Raven Johnson being third in defensive rebounding percentage on this basketball team. I need that to be either a Joyce Edwards or a Sania Feagin going forward. I don't want my 5'9" point guard being third on the team in defensive rebounding percentage. No, I don't. And we no. We got to play big. And I know Raven plays big, but come on now. She's second on the team in steal percentage at 3.9%. You know who is first on this basketball team in terms of steal percentage? None other than Mighty Mouse herself, Maddy. Maddy steal percentage is 5.0, and that's it's just quantifiable. Rory Harmon, one of the best steal percentage stealers, however you want to call it, in the SEC is at 5.3. Maddy is at 5.0. Okay. Maddy is playing tomorrow. If we get 17 minutes from Maddy, because that's what she was averaging before, but she hasn't played since the Wofford game. She hasn't played in quite a while. So I say that to say this because Maddy is our X factor in this basketball game. She is. She really is. Given 17 minutes, getting you 5 points per game. You might like say, oh, just 5 points. Well, she's shooting 53% from the field and 74% from the free throw line. She's getting you a couple rebounds, 3 assists. Matter of fact, she is almost 4 assists. In 17 minutes a game, Maddy is leading the team in assists. Okay? She's getting you 2 steals per basketball game and 0.6 turnovers per game. Offensive rating is out of control. Defensive rating is 77.4. Maddy is a difference maker for this basketball team, and we've been missing her for a while now. And I say difference maker because you got to look at this right here. She's first in assist percentage at 27.9%. First. The closest one is Tahina Paopao at 18.1. Maddy has been missed by the South Carolina women's basketball team. And then she does it on defensive end as well. She's first on the team in steal percentage. The next closest one is 3.9. Maddy is an impact player, offensively and defensively. And we need both of them, more specifically, in my humble opinion, on defense to get some of Rory Harmon. This is so important for us having Maddy back. It cannot be understated the importance, the impact that she makes on this team. She is the definition, the prognostication, the personification of a pass-first point guard. Maddy McDaniel. We needed her back, and she is back in full effect. Now, in terms of what Texas is bringing to this basketball game, and their offensive players, they have abundance. They have abundance of players because they play about 10 players. They're very similar to the rotation the Carolina plays. Very similar. Now, with Texas, I mean, you have to start with Madison Booker. Madison Booker, the super sophomore, is the real deal. Madison Booker, potentially a top 3 overall pick in a couple years in the WNBA draft. She is 6'1". She's leading the team in points at 15 points, getting you 26 minutes. She got 51% from the field, 46% for 3. Now she shoots about 1.8 3-pointers per basketball game. So it's not like she's sitting out there shooting 4, 5, or 6 of the threes. But when she shoots it, 9 times out of 10, it's going to go in. She's getting 87% from the free throw line. She can score the basketball. She can. She getting you 6 rebounds. She get you 3 assists, 1 steal, only a couple of turnovers. Because that's a big thing with Booker. Because last season she was second in the conference in terms of turnovers. That has been cut down. She's third in assist percentage at 18.9%. Madison Booker's assist percentage is higher than Powell's assist percentage. That tells you how good she is. Just put it in context. She's first in turnover percentage, 11.5%. Which she made what was a weakness a strength for her. She has concentrated and she's gotten better and better and better. She is going to be a problem for the South Carolina women's basketball team. Madison Booker, 6'1", can handle the ball, can shoot the ball, can rebound the ball, and she has a 73.5 defensive rating. Ladies and gentlemen, that 73.5 defensive rating is lower than anybody on our basketball team. Okay, so the plan for slowing down a player like Madison Booker, Bree Hall got to play the defensive game of her life on tomorrow afternoon. Of her life. Tessa got to play the defensive game of her life to corral Madison Booker. This is going to be so important for the South Carolina women's basketball team, trying to contain this superstar. Odekri, 6'6", big old center, giving you 11 points, plays about 19 minutes, get you about 7 rebounds. She has a field goal percentage of close to 70%, shooting about 66% from the field. She's a real deal, y'all. For my Carolina folks, she's a real deal. Okay, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 block shot. Second in PER. First on the team in true scoring. First on the team in offensive rebounding percentage at 23%. We have to find a way to negate her size, which we have multiple times against various different posts. But 6'6" is still 6'6". Okay. Deny the ball. A reason why Rory Harmon is so great in terms of assists is because she feeds the ball to her 2 big post players. We have to be disruptive on the defensive end, and I believe we will. Maintaining staying out of foul trouble, I should say. Staying out of foul trouble for our 3 big post players is so important for this basketball game. If we stay out of foul trouble with Feagin, with Joyce, with Chloe, I think that'll go a long way towards winning this game. If we get in early foul trouble, this might be a difficult road to hoe. Okay, so with her being 6'6" and then Jones being 6'4", and Jones is exceptional as well because she getting you 19 minutes, she getting you 12 points. She's shooting 66% from the field as well, and she getting you 7 rebounds too. Very similar stats by both of those post players, combining for 23 points and 14 rebounds, and both of them playing about 19 minutes per game. She's second on the team in offensive rebounding percentage at 16.5%. She is first in PER. When she gets the ball, she's not in her spots. She's going to score it. She's second in true shooting percentage. This game will be won or lost with those 2 post players, the 6'6" and 6'4". Both of them are exceptional offensive rebounders, so they make Texas get second chance points. Both of them are very efficient at the basket, around the basket, first and second on their team. Both of them shooting 66%. This is going to be the old wrestling, a slobber knocker. This is going to be real deal, guarding these 2 players. Now, like I mentioned before, they only play about 19 minutes per game. If they get in foul trouble, they in trouble. The same thing works for our post, works for them too. Okay? If they get in early foul trouble, we more than likely going to win this basketball game. But if those 2 ladies have a great game on tomorrow afternoon, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. They averaging, 23 points? If they get, let's say, 35, this is a loss for us. If they finish the game, both of them combined with 35 points and say 21 rebounds, we lost. We lost. I don't believe it's going to happen because what they do well, we do better in terms of 2-point percentage. 2-point percentage allowed by the South Carolina Gamecocks is top 3 in the country. So we're going to defend them. Make no mistake about that. But we got to defend them. I'm just saying. And Jones at 6'4", she their best defender. She is their best defender. She is disruptive. She is a baller. She's first on the team in defensive rating. She's first in defensive rebound percentage. She's first at 9.8% in terms of block percentage. She's a force at 6'4". So when we start this game with Sania Feagin and Chloe Kitts at 6'3" and 6'2", and they start with 6'6" and 6'4", we got to knuckle up and be ready. We got to push them around in our home. You don't come into our home and just take a seat and get the remote. No, you don't get the remote control. You don't put on whatever you want to put on. You come into the Colonial Life Arena. This is our house. We don't do no mess like that. Nobody gonna push us around out of our house. That ain't happening. But we gotta fight back. We gotta fight back. This is a great Texas basketball team. And an X factor for this team, but it might not even be called an X factor because she's a terrific player and she's gonna be possibly drafted in the top 10, top 12 in the WNBA draft in a few months. Is Rory Harmon. She's getting you 26 minutes. She's getting you 10 points. She's shooting 41% from the field, 83% from the free throw line. Okay, and she's getting you 6.3 assists per game. She also getting you about 2.5 turnovers per game. But that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. She's getting you 3 steals. She's second on the team in terms of defensive rating. The battle between Rory Harmon and Raven Johnson. Oh, get your ticket ready. Get your popcorn ready. Make sure you are watching intensely because Raven gonna go at her. Harmon gonna go at her. Oh, it's gonna be fun. That matchup is probably, in terms of individual matchup, that's probably the most for me, the most anticipated matchup. Seeing these two future WNBA players go ahead up. We didn't see it last year because Harmon, tore her knee up, but it's on tomorrow. It's on. She's number 1 on the team in assist percentage at 35%. If those numbers stand, if we after this basketball game and look at the analytics and throughout the game, I should say, and Rory Harmon, her assist percentage is 35%. Oh, we're in trouble. We in trouble. We are in trouble. We in trouble. And she's first in steal percentage at 5.4. We have to take care of the ball. We got to take care of the ball. And as long as we take care of the ball and not allow, because we're top 7, I want to say top 7 in terms of turnover percentage. Oh, we're going to do this thing. We're going to do that thing. And the prediction for this basketball game on tomorrow afternoon is I saw some things like the line saying 9 points for Carolina. I don't think that the game's going to be that close. I don't think that South Carolina is going to beat Texas by 9 points. I think it's going to be lower than that. I think it's going to be a tough game midway through the fourth quarter. And I think we're going to probably win by maybe 6 or 7 points. There's a lot of different scenarios that can go into this basketball game, and the line be closer or bad. If we in foul trouble in the post, it's bad. Okay? That is great for Texas. But if Texas is getting foul trouble in the post, that's bad for them. I believe us playing the Colonial Life Arena gives us a 3 or 4 point advantage. It's going to be 17, 18,000 fans out there losing their damn mind. It's going to be crazy. I believe if Maddy McDaniel plays well and she gives you 18 minutes in this basketball game, I think we will win. I believe if Raven Johnson corrals Rory Harmon and play the defense that has made her famous, I believe we will win. If Madison Booker goes crazy and scores a whole bunch of points, because this is the thing, Dawn Staley going to take 2 players out. 2 players that we not think that's going to do well. She's going to take those 2 players out. It's going to be a player tomorrow who's going to ball out that I ain't even talk about. Like she ain't on the scouting report. How's she doing that? Because she will take out 2 players. And you're not gonna come into South Carolina and dominate the post like that. Oh, this game gonna be good. This game gonna be good. And I'll be coming on right after the game, live and in high def, talking all about this game. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go.